Okay, so I know that a few of the vlogs have been a little kind of like disjointed and kind of thrown around and whatnot. Anyway, I finally got some of my film pictures back from Walgreens of the pictures I took up in Walmart. While I'm in the gym, take a look at these because some of them came out pretty good. So I think they actually came out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with them. I can't wait to edit some of those. Those are straight out of the camera, unedited. Now, I realize that, like I said, I've been running out of kind of low on content, you know, recently. So I decided to try a photography challenge today. And this is just something to kind of keep my mind sharp about photography. I don't have any shoots or nothing major coming up. So this is just a little something for me to kind of play around with. And I've seen other photographers on other channels try similar things like this, but this one's gonna be slightly different. So in my car, I keep a change jar with me. Anytime I go through toll booths or parking meters, I just keep lots of change, and I end up getting some ones and maybe a 5 or something in there. I remember I had up to like, there's an Army Navy store right around the corner from my fencing club. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's my change jar. I have no idea how much money's in this, so let's go ahead and just see. Let's see what paper money is in it. 1, 2, 3, $4. See if I have any random ones. 5, 6, 7. $7. 7 ones, okay? So here's the challenge. I have $7 to go blow at this Army Navy store. And I'm going to pick something, or as many things as I can get for $7, and I'm going to do my own product shoot. Peter McKinnon did something kind of similar to this, but he obviously had a bigger budget. I'm trying to do this on a small scale budget to show that it doesn't take a lot for you to be creative and do cool things like this. I'm just gonna be using my vlogging camera. I didn't bring any other lenses with me. All I'm shooting with is a 16mm with an f2.8 aperture. And I believe, let me look, yeah, the minimum distance, the maximum distance is about 0.24 meters. So it's not even really like a good macro lens, so I'm gonna have to really take that in consideration into what I'm buying. So I've got one camera with one prime lens, which is really wide, $7. Let's go hit the Army Navy store and see what we can find. Now, doing exercises like this it's really cool. I know a lot of photographers will try a bunch of different things. Sometimes they'll just use like a very old SD card that only has like 512 meg on it, where they can only get maybe 5 pictures on their camera, and they'll go out for a full day and all they can think about is those 5 pictures that they're going to take. Little things like this can really boost your creativity. All right, Army Navy store, here we come. Missing an arm. Okay, so that was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Guys, apparently Army Navy stores are not what they used to be, because most of that stuff is new actually, and I don't know why they think that a bunch of old beat up stuff is worth so much, but there was hardly anything in there under $10. However, I did find a bag of goodies, enough to I think I can make it work, and I still had $1.77 left over, so let's see what I got. Okay guys, so I walked in with $7 and I spent a total of $5.23, and that left me with $1.77, which I can put back in my jar. Okay, so let's dive into what I got for $5, and I already forgot how many cents. So I picked up these buttons. These buttons were 10 cents a piece, if you can believe it. 10 cents a piece for these just buttons. I went ahead and just got 4 of them. So that's 40 cents right there. I went ahead and picked up this little military pouch. Not really sure what it carries. Probably a compass or something like that. Some first aid thing. A tent spike. And the reason why I picked this up was because it was only about $1. And I wanted to get something with some more color to it, because I knew I was going to be getting a lot of greens, but I need something that's going to pop. And this stood out to me. You need something that's a star of the product shoot, and so I was trying to think of what can we showcase. Well, buttons aren't that interesting, a tent spike's not that interesting, and the pouch is kind of like very uninteresting. So I went ahead and picked up this like really weird looking whistle, you know. Anyway, this was the most expensive thing I got, and it was $3, but it's the star of the photo shoot. So here we go. Here's everything. Now, ideally, I wanted to pick up like a small canvas or like a camouflage background, so I have something to lay all this stuff on and display it. However, it wasn't in the budget. There was nothing around there that I could have gotten for that price. So it's up to me to find the interesting background, which I think I have a good idea for. Now, if any of you know me, you know that I really like railroad tracks, and I think that this is going to be a perfect background for my shoot because we have all these rocks over here, and I think with the orange spike, it's just going to contrast beautifully, and greens are going to help add everything together because we have a lot of shrubbage in the background. So I actually think those came out pretty well. So it just goes to show, guys, with just a little bit of creativity and like $7, you can create some really cool things in a good location. And if you guys are thinking that, oh well, I don't have a good camera or something like that, guys, I paid like I think I paid $400 for this camera used, and it's just a tiny little, practically a point and shoot camera. It has exchangeable lenses on it, but it's just, the thing's super old, and it's all about the creativity, guys. It's all about what you can get out of the shot. There's so much you can do with just throwing it into an editor and playing with the different tones, throwing it into Lightroom, the colors and the hues and things like that. You can even do this simple thing with your iPhone even, or just any phone. Every phone has a camera on it. So just be creative and play around. Anyway, I have lessons coming up, so I need to get ready for this. Well guys, that's where I'm going to end today. It was a great day. Never forget that your brain is only going to be as good as much as you exercise it. Go buy an old $25 lens from a thrift store, go buy a $13 adapter off Amazon, and play with some vintage glass and learning how to work with manual focus. You know, mix it up. Give yourself a $3 budget to go to a thrift store. Give yourself only 5 pictures to shoot. Constantly be challenging yourself in this game of photography. There's so many people out there doing it. You have to be one step ahead if you want to be in this game. That's where I'm going to end today. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning.